This is the world's greatest RC jet that's not an RC jet, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I mean, it's not a jet because there's a prop, but in some ways it is, and I can't wait to show you a little bit more of this plane in action. But guys, it's been forever since I've flown this plane, so long, as a matter of fact. The last one got destroyed, and it wasn't by me or Abby. I'll tell you about that while I'm flying.
Oh, don't throw him under the bus.
He's not getting thrown under the bus. He's a good friend, and it's not as bad as it sounds, but he did destroy it. So I had to pick up another one because this is one of my favorite planes. And correct me if I'm wrong, please. I'm sure some of you will. I think this is still under $200. So in my opinion, this might be one of the best planes, or jets in some ways, under $200. Let's put it in the air and have a good time.
Launch with confidence. Launch for dance. Go Nate. And he's up. That was pretty good.
To the moon, Abby, to the moon. So, what did I say about this being a jet? Well, that doesn't look like a jet, does it? Oh, that doesn't even sound like a jet. That's quiet. It's like a stealth bomber. Okay, was I wrong? No, here we go. To the moon. I said it's a jet because, man, it is a very fast airplane. This is flying on 4S, and here we go. You just crank this thing, and it is wild. It needs a lot of up trim. We're getting there.
So is this technically your maiden with this one?
It is a remade. Snap it up here. I mean, it'll fly. It does not snap. You know, you need to ask it. You know,
how dare you try to do that without me asking the question?
I got excited.
Will it snap?
Well, let's keep it upside down and then I'll snap it.
Oh.
I'm inverted right now. I'll snap it.
We totally messed our little shtick up.
Oh, we got it.
Is it a shtick?
You ready? This is a flying shtick, yes.
No. What we do.
Okay, ask it, ask it.
Will it snap?
No, that's about it. It's just a little roll.
You're gonna fly it over her.
No,
where'd you go? Right. Man, you turned and it just was gone. There you go.
So I really like flying this. I have very fond memories of flying it. I would travel to events with it a couple summers ago, I think.
It's a good size.
It's a great size. It takes up no room. I mean, it's got a big wing, but really in the car it takes up almost no room.
It's very Radiant-like, but again, not really.
Not really.
Look-wise, yes. Performance-wise, oh no.
No. So I had a buddy of mine, and I won't name drop, very, very good friend.
You know who you are.
Yeah. I was flying, and I showed a touch and go with this, believe it or not. I don't know if I could do it here because the grass is kind of tall, but it was, you know, throttle off, high speed, and I'm not going to do it here on the asphalt, but I would touch the belly down and then pull up and then throttle. And I was like, hey, you want to fly it? And absolutely he wanted to fly it. And then I convinced him to try that maneuver that I was doing because I always push people out of their comfort zone. And when he did, it didn't end well. I think it just caught the wing and it throttled at the wrong time, and yeah. So, question to you guys watching: do you ever let people fly your stuff? If you do, what are your general rules? Do you accept that if you let a friend fly, if it crashes into 1,000 pieces, are you okay with that? Or do you think it would be better if they help you pay for those damages? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments, and here in just a minute I will tell you my thoughts on letting a friend fly and what to do when they crash, if they crash. This thing sounds so cool when you throttle off. Listen to this. I'm going to go full throttle and then listen.
I filmed that terribly.
Well, let's do it again.
So.
Ready? Okay, we're going to full throttle, crank it by, and then zero throttle. That's zero throttle.
You're so fast.
It's very fast. Okay, so that was a zero throttle loop. I don't know if you realize that. Let's do that again.
That was crazy.
Okay, we're going to zero throttle in front of the camera and keep it zero throttle. You're listening? That's zero throttle, still zero throttle. Isn't that cool?
Very.
Zero throttle.
Is this a 4-minute flight?
No.
No? Longer than that?
A little longer, because we can zero throttle and do crazy stuff with it. Like this, watch. Zero throttle now. Zero throttle at the bottom of a loop. Now that is stinking awesome. Let's do some zero throttle rolls. Okay, crank it and then do one again out here. Zero throttle. Oh man, that's cool. Double roll at zero throttle. Let's see that in front of the camera a little better. Oh, I've had this plane, not this exact one, but the Conscendo, and I've flown it many times, and I've never done that zero throttle stuff. That's really fun. This is a maiden of this, just a re-maiden of this exact airplane. Yeah, so cool. Just one of the highest performing and most well-rounded airplanes. Oh, I think I'm dead.
I told you, I thought it was like a 4 or 5 minute flight.
That's one of my good batteries too.
That's hilarious.
That's all right. So let's bleed off.
You have no juice?
No, I mean I can definitely. I just don't want to anymore.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to kill my battery.
Where are you landing? Over there?
Right over here in this grass over here. Because it takes a while to bleed off that speed. Yeah. Oh no! I hit the light. Are you kidding? Come on.
I think the light's okay. Don't know about the Conscendo though. I cannot believe you just did that.
I can't either.
That's what you get for bad mouthing our buddy.
Yeah.
Karma. Oh, instant karma.
Instant absolute karma. Look at this. This is where it hit.
Oh my gosh.
Which isn't too bad. I'd fly it with that. But look at this. Ugh.
Ouch.
I'm gonna need some hot glue to hold that sucker back in place. It's gotta, you know, I mean, honestly, it's fine. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, right.
But it does need some hot glue to reinforce that. Yeah. Oh, and then look. Oh no, my tail too. Oh no. I'll never say anything bad about you again, friend. I'm sorry. Oh. Karma nailed me. And I've never
off
hit
camera, just so you guys know, I was like, you're not gonna name his name.
No.
You better not.
Oh, look at that.
He's a good pilot.
Oh, he's a way better pilot than me. It's just fun.
Probably
it's fun. Yeah. Okay.
That's hilarious.
I had extra batteries
Humble
and everything.
pie, huh?
Golly. I can fly it again. I will patch this up. Hot glue will get this back in the air, but not today. I planned on it. I guess that right there is truly, this isn't just a plug, but I'm just thinking about it. That's why I fly on these batteries. This one's fried, right? I killed it. It's not dead. It's just very, very low because there's no telemetry on this model. But, or actually there is, but it's messed up. The other two that I brought are smart batteries too, and they will discharge themselves.
Is that a first that you've hit a light out here?
Yeah, it is.
That's so
it's because
funny.
I was saying something?
The light's fine, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
No lights were harmed in the making of this video.
That's like 100-year-old light, and people are all worried about foam. Well, foam toys gotta have numbers and license and regulations, and it's a foam toy, and it's, you know, I could snap it in half just with ease of old 100-year-old light, but gotta go, so dangerous.
So you have AMA.
Yeah, I got AMA. That's right. That's a good point. Wouldn't fly this, especially somewhere that I don't own, though I have permission to be here, without AMA. Academy of Model Aeronautics, insurance for those of us that fly. Listen, if I would have hit that light and it would have broken, I mean, I've always flown responsibly. I knew I was coming in. Depth perception is the only reason I came down where I did. And I've flown here probably at least 1,000 times now. I think it's got to be close to it. And I've never come close to hitting one of those. And I didn't think I was close to hitting that. But if it would have finally been damaged with that airplane, which would be very hard to do, that's where AMA would come in. I'm glad I fly with them. They're linked in the description box below. But also, we were talking about foam toys and everybody's scared of them, and why are we prioritizing all the things that people think need to happen with these foam toys. AMA does fight the good fight for us. AMA takes a portion of that money, not just, you know, we get a magazine subscription, we got the insurance, but they're fighting the good fight for us too. Someone's got to represent us, the hobbyists flying our foam toys. But yeah, I'm grateful for them. So anyway, if you're not an AMA member, or if you just need to renew your membership, I highly encourage you to do so we can continue flying our foam toys without as much worry as would probably be if they didn't exist. Hey, I promise I'm gonna take this home and slap some hot glue on it and we'll get it back on the channel again. That's not bad at all. This is not nothing. This is just pull the wing back out, put glue in the seam, and then this is fill the seam back here. People keep asking me to do hot glue repair videos.
I think you guys would get really bored really fast.
Do you really want to see that? If you do, just blow up the comments section, and if it's exploded more than normal, I'll show you me gluing this back together, because I don't think people believe me that all I do is hot glue for the last 10 years, and I've only had one failure, and that's because I used cheap, bad, hobby store hot glue. Okay. This is linked in the description box below as usual. If you want to support our channel and our family, you appreciate the honest content that we bring to you, use those links. Click like on the video, leave a comment, share the video. All these things are totally free for you, the same as the content that we provide to you. All free. So it's a good way to say thanks for the free content. And we really do appreciate it. While we're on the subject of gratitude, I want to say a massive thanks to God, because it might have been supposed to rain today and it held off long enough so that we could get out here in front of the camera and fly this plane and share this experience with you guys. Though it ended poorly and I expected to fly 2 more batteries, that was a lot of fun, and I was doing some stuff on this plane that I've never done before. And that says a lot, because I thought I could do everything on this plane. So it's really cool that I learned how to do a couple more low throttle, 0 throttle maneuvers. That was really neat, really fun, and a little different. So thank you, God. Also, a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. If you love high performance, not crazy expensive airplanes, we'll have a hand-picked video popping up right about now just for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.